like I told you, walking around this neighborhood that I do not like, because there's fear all around. Everybody's scared, everybody's terrified, and they do awful things because of it. There's a lot of people who are scared of dogs. And I don't know if you've seen my Bubba. My Bubba is a cute little beagle. And I have had children and adults literally go, "Oh," when they see my dog. Because they're terrified. Now, why is that? Because somewhere along the line when they were growing up, somebody said, "Do not touch dogs." Why? Because they bite. And forever and ever, that's been the case. And maybe they did go through a period or an event where a dog was vicious to them. But why do you think that happened? Because they were already scared by them, right? And again, in a neighborhood like the one I live, and I mean a low-income neighborhood, people are terrified, and people will literally make a dog vicious, like train a dog to be vicious, because that's why they get dogs. This is why a lot of dogs, live outside, because they're good enough to live with you, but not inside your home, but they're gonna be good enough to defend you in case you're in trouble, right? And the dog will do that for you anyway. Anyway, dogs are used for security, and most of the time made to be vicious, trained to be vicious, and this is why most people are scared of dogs. But essentially, between you and the dog stands fear, and that ruins the whole situation, the relationship between you and the dog. And it's the same thing with life. It's the same thing with bills. It's the same thing with money. It's the same thing with the government. It's the same thing, there's always you and that object, but then there's fear in the middle. Because again, you picked it up somewhere along the line. Somebody taught it to you. And it was most of it just so you could learn consequences, but it wasn't that the consequences were really real. It was just something to tell you so you wouldn't go there. Like, don't touch the stove. Why? Because you'll get burned. Right? And like I mentioned before, what if you were born to be a chef? You will forever stay away from the stove. Even though it's something that it would probably be something that could eventually feed you or make you a very important person in the world, make you serve your purpose.